Hi, welcome to this Applauz demo. Today we're going to be talking about content strategy. Content strategy is the most important part of your Applauz account setup. You'll be prompted to fill out all these details when you first create your account, but you can always come back here to the content strategy tab and make edits or complete your account content strategy setup if you haven't done so already during the onboarding. Now, in content strategy, you can define all the different details that will feed into your content feeds, content ideas, and pretty much every content tool within Applauz. You can define your role, your industry, tell us a little bit about what you do, and you can also define your primary, complementary, and exploratory topic. At the end, you can also set up your preferred default tone of voice, format, and language, as well as your post length. All of this is meant to help you get the best content tailored to your industry, to your role, and to your interests, and also save you time every time you create a post. So, let's fill this out together so you get a sense of what level of detail is optimal for your content strategy. Starting with your role. Let's say you are a chief marketing officer. You simply type in the role and that's it. Let's say your industry is higher education. Same idea, you type that in and you're done. And for company, let's say you're really smart and you're the chief marketing officer at Harvard University. Perfect. We've already set up the first 3 points, and now let's talk a little bit about the role. And let's say I'm in charge of the marketing strategy and vision for Harvard University. I'm also interested in digital marketing and new marketing trends. Fantastic. So that's all set up. Now let's move on to the primary topic. And before I do that, I will mention you can add as much or as little detail as you want. The more detail, the better results you'll get. So we definitely recommend spending a bit of time and really enriching these different elements. So let's move on to the primary topic. So the primary topic, as you can tell from the name, is the one main topic that you really want to focus on. This will be the most dominant topic in your For You feed, in your ideas, and every other part of the content generation. So we really want you to think deeply about what the best primary topic is for you and define that. So let's say for our hypothetical, the chief marketing officer, let's say digital marketing is probably a strong primary topic. Now, this would already be enough information to give you a news feed and some relevant content ideas. However, in topic description, you can really narrow down what specific ideas you want to talk about. So, for example, let's say within digital marketing, we want to talk about digital marketing strategy. Perhaps they want to talk about social media marketing innovations. Or we could even go as niche as talking about something like TikTok marketing trends. There we go. So we've defined the primary topic. This will now give us relevant articles and ideas on these different subtopics, as well as any kind of general interesting themes on the main topic. Now let's move on to the complementary topic. Complementary topic could be something that's directly relevant to your role. It could be a secondary area of interest, or it could be, for example, a topic about your industry in general. So let's go ahead and put higher education in USA as a complementary topic. Now, within this, we might want to talk about interesting trends in, for example, international students in the US. We might want to talk about innovation in higher education, or we might want to talk about remote learning, which is a really strong trend in the higher education industry. So we've added our subtopics, we've added our main complementary topic, and we're good to proceed to the exploratory topic. Now, exploratory topics, see this as a slightly more random area of interest that you want to talk about once in a while, or that complements your general persona. We recommend going with something that's not so work-focused on this one, and instead something that complements your professional persona and brand. So you could talk about things like modern leadership, perhaps mental health, or any kind of secondary jobs or businesses that you might be involved in. So let's say, as a side hustle, you're working for Applauz and you want to talk about personal branding. Because, of course, the chief marketing officer for Harvard would be interested in a side hustle with Applauz. So, what can we add in terms of the topic description? We might add things like personal branding on LinkedIn, social media for CEOs, and social media strategy for executives. These could be all good subtopics. So that's all set up. We've defined our role, we've defined our primary, complementary, and exploratory topics, and lastly, we just have to pick our preferred tone of voice, format, language, and post length. So for content format, you have a few different options. You have executive summary, mini blog, key insights, hook introduction, quote and react, industry impact, and so on and so forth. If you are not super familiar with these different names, I suggest you click on them, read the description, and pick the one that resonates the most with you. In my case, I'm a big fan of the quote and react, so I'm gonna put that as my default content format. This is simply where we will come up with a quote and some commentary relating to that quote, based on an article, based on an idea, based on any different topic or input. Now, tone of voice. We have a few different options here. They're pretty self-explanatory. You could go with playful, conversational, optimistic. In my case, I'm gonna go with humorous. In terms of post language, you have both US and UK English, and you have all these other different languages, including Norwegian, Italian, Chinese, Spanish, and so on. In my case, I'm gonna pick English US. And lastly, you can pick your post length by moving this slide bar, and that can be anywhere from 2 sentences all the way up to 16 sentences. Now, I like my post to be slightly long, but not too long, so I'll put it right in the middle at 8 sentences. And this is all ready to go. Simply click save and allow the page to load while it updates your content strategy. And once that's done, you'll be ready to go and start creating content. Perfect. All done.